What's up, people? Ink by J Tattoos back here with another video, yet short but long video because I have a lot to say and I'm a talking person. Also, follow my Instagram, which is ink.byj. This video will basically be talking about my 22nd day in Houston. 3 weeks and 1 day. 1 day. Because I know I put two fingers up, but y'all get it. All right. Being in Houston for 3 weeks and 1 day has been the most amazing experience that I could possibly experience. Not only due to the demographics, but mainly due to my beautiful girlfriend. That's really the reason, because like if I was here by myself, I would be like, what the fuck? I do not speak Spanish. Because the demographics of Houston is mainly Hispanics. Puerto Rican, Mexicans, Latinos, you name it, they're here. It's a couple that look like me, but guess what they speak? Spanish. So, the hardest part about becoming a tattoo artist down here for me has been communication. Like, you trying to talk to me, I'm trying to talk to you, I need a translator, because you don't speak English and I don't speak Spanish. And I don't want to tell you something crazy and you gonna talk to me in Spanish the whole time. It sucks. But other than that, Google Translate has been a big helping hand. Also, my girlfriend has been a big helping hand because she'd be like, hey, babe, just go to Google Translate. Because I be looking at it like, what the fuck he say? What she say? But in actuality, they only ask like, hey, is this still available? That's because I have a Facebook profile that's where I've been putting my tattoos. So basically they're asking, is this product still available? But, side note, in Spanish, one sentence can be asked 3 different ways. So sometimes they may been asked that exact sentence, like those exact words, and I'm looking at it like, what the fuck did they just say? And they like, nah, like, this is how Spanish goes. They just ask, is the product still available? And I'm like, sí, because that's all the Spanish that I know. So a lot of times people will they'll write me in Spanish. I'll reply sí, which is a S-I with the little thingy over top of it. That's all the Spanish I know. They'll write back, basically asking me directions on where am I located. I'll give them where am I located. They'll ask me price. I'll have to translate it. I'll tell them price. And then we'll get to a common point to where it's like, do you speak English? Do you speak Spanish? I'm on this side. They say yes. I say hell no. Because I don't speak Spanish, which I'm desperately trying. Like, I'm going to get there. Like, one day in my near future, like, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be one of those tattoo artists that you can come to and be like, no habla English, but you still want tattoos, and I'm gonna be able to perform. Like, I'm gonna be able to understand you guys. Like, but right now I do not understand you guys. Like, my Houston family, like I be lost. Like, I'm only human. Like, but at the end of the day, I have nothing to lose. I already lost a tooth, so I have nothing else to lose but to learn my demographic, learn what people want in my demographic, and become the artist that I need to be in order to be successful. All right, so other than that, Houston is great. Like, the people who do speak English, when I do give them cards, like, they're like ecstatic about having a new artist. Like, even the other artists within the area, like, have welcomed me. Besides like one shop. I'm not going to call the name of that shop because I'm not going to give them any fucking free promotion. Fuck y'all. But another shop that I went to who actually referred me to a guy which is pretty decent. Profile picture is a little off, but I'm not going to name him either because he personally, like, I wrote him and he personally did not write me back, but I commented on something and he did comment back. So, like, I really don't know where his headspace is at, or like his time, like his management skills on like replying back to like regular people or like other artists, or whether or not he even wants to reply back to other artists. So I'm not going to mention him, but one place I am going to mention is the guys over at Timeless Inc. Because those guys welcomed me in with open arms, actually offered me a position, and also told me where I can get supplies on demand. And if you are a tattoo artist, you understand that supplies on demand is a big thing, because Amazon in this COVID-19 is absolute bull. Y'all know the rest. I ain't even got to say it. Y'all know it. And it causes for a lag in supplies when you need them the most. So, shout out to Timeless Inc. in Houston. If you ever come down to Houston, I don't care if you just go get a small rose, heart, anything. Like, if you not rocking with me, go rock with Timeless Inc. Like, I respect people who actually show love no matter who you are, no matter whether or not you're a newbie. Been doing it 10, 20 years. Like, you know everybody. Like, shout out to the people who actually open new artists and new individual with open arms, especially like when you are a foreigner to a new area. Like, that means a lot to me. Like, I bow my heads to you all. Like, I fucks with y'all, even though y'all don't even know I fucks with y'all, but I fucks with y'all. All right, back to being at day number 22. All right, basically being in Houston is, so far for me, amazing. Met a couple people when I first got here. Obviously, y'all can tell what I look like. So, obviously, I met some people that was like, hey, I know you know how to do this. I know you do this. I know you do that. And I'm like, nah, this ain't that. This ain't this. And I don't do that. Just because I know what I look like. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. If you don't, you don't. But basically, I met a few people from the time that I got here to Houston, which have also made my experience a little bit easier, because like I did 1 or 2 tattoos on them, they turned me on to other people. Talk to them about certain areas to go to, certain places to go, different, just basically getting an understanding on the area. So, guess what? We also figured out today, like we went and visited Daiquiri To Go Bar. If you know me, you know I am a hopeless alcoholic. Yes, I said hopeless alcoholic. You know, kind of like a hopeless romantic, somebody who always want romance. But I always have a hope in getting some liquor every day I wake up. Like, everybody has a habit. Some people smoke weed. Some people do cocaine. Some people do other drugs, pills, Percocets, Molly, who knows? I like good old alcohol, which is legal, by the way, if you're the age of, I think, 21, 25. I don't know. I'm 26, so I don't care. So, my apologies for the slight pause. Somebody in the background was, you know, shooting me birds and stuff. It's okay. So basically, we went to a daiquiri bar today. Better yet, a daiquiri to go bar. So basically, down here in Houston, you can get a daiquiri to go. I promise you, you're not doing that in Georgia. Walk outside of that establishment with that liquor cup. The police probably gonna be sitting right outside. They're gonna take your ass, slam you on your shit, and put you in the back of a police car, give you a DUI. Now you're on probation for 12 to 16 months, paying a $300 fine. Behind, all on top of that, you scuffed up and your new outfit dirty for walking outside with some liquor. So I'm fucking ecstatic about being in Houston, where you can go and get a to-go daiquiri, like you can go get to-go liquor, like, bruh, they will sell you a shot and send you back outside. But on their behalf, they're gonna sell it. And whatever you do, once you step outside of their establishment with that liquor, is all on you and up to you. So, win, lose, win. I think it's a win personally, because like in Georgia, they not sending you outside with liquor. They not doing that. Like, I don't care where you go to. You can go to your grandma's house. She ain't sending you outside with liquor. She probably don't know you drink. So, for 22 days in Houston, this has been a phenomenal experience. We also experienced one of the, well, they already got a lot of hype, the Turkey Hut, I guess I could say it. But we didn't get to experience the way that we wanted to experience it, because like we wanted the big drinks. Like, they got big drinks. We got the limited menu. But they were still good. They were still good. Did we wait for 3 days to get there? Yes. Down the street, around the block, on the other side of the corner. Like, it was that long of a line. Like, I got 3 shades darker. And don't tell nobody, but yes, I moved to Houston. But I don't like the heat. As you can see, as the world can see. I'm light-skinned. Don't tell nobody else I said that. But I'm fucking light-skinned. I don't like the heat. I don't like outside. I go outside because I have to. And I'm borderline ADHD. So, like, I'm gonna go outside. Like, sitting in the house like sitting in jail. Like, if you've ever been in jail, you understand what it feels like to be confined in a small area to where you can't go but to here and there and then back again. I'm going outside, even though I don't like heat. Like, I don't know, it gives me mixed emotions. Like, why is it so hot? But it's so beautiful at the same time. Why it can't just be roughly 75 degrees every day? Wanna know why? Because I chose to move next to the equator. Dumbest mistake ever. Smartest mistake, dumbest mistake ever. But all in hopes of being a great tattoo artist. Because 1, they have the demographics. 2, they have the people, which Texas roughly has an estimated roundabout estimate of 29 million people. So, they have the population. It's always hot. It's always hot. And when it's hot, what do you see people in? A little bit of clothes or nothing. Like right now, my girl in the back with a little bit of clothes on. Yep. 4, they have a lot of people, even though I already said that in 3, they have multiple ethnicities. Like, all right, like Georgia, like if you from Georgia, you know how Georgia is. Georgia is mainly, can't say the N-word on YouTube, I don't think. But niggas and white people. You might have a couple Asians here and there, a couple Mexicans here and there, but for the most part, in like all the major cities, like it's niggas and white people. So here it's everybody, but mainly in Houston it's mainly Latinos. But like in Texas, there's everybody. Like everywhere you go, there's a mixed kid. Like Everywhere you go, there's somebody that's mulatto, like legit. So Houston is one of those areas to where like I feel like for what I do, it's kind of the perfect scenario. Also, number five. Number five. Houston is one of the biggest cities. Not only one of the biggest cities. Who you know don't want to come to Houston? Everybody I know say like, yo, I gotta visit Houston one day. For what? I don't know. I don't know the hype. Like, I'm here. I couldn't tell you the hype about it. Other than like it's from what I see, it's a great city. Yeah, every city has its ups and downs, it has its flaws, like homeless people, stuff like that. But for the most part, it's a great city. Like, you can come here and thrive if you want to. You gotta say that. Let's get that straight. If you want to. If you have the determination and the drive to do exactly what you need to do and to get out and meet people and be a people person, like, you can definitely succeed and be successful within Houston, within Texas, yeah, within the United States. You can do whatever you want, go anywhere you want to be anybody you want to be, like your mom used to tell you when you was little. And like Pinocchio said on that one commercial, there's a room full of untapped potential, even though he was lying. But, and your mom was probably lying too, because you probably grew up to be just like your dad, which ain't nobody, ain't nothing, which I think I grew up to be like my dad, but I think he's somebody. Because for one, he got 8 trades that I know of. And he can make money at any given time doing whatever he wants to do. So, in my eyes, that's financial freedom. And how do you acquire financial freedom? By learning how to do something that your skills match up with. Like, ask yourself, what skills do you have? All right, now I'm gonna tell you the skills that I have. All of my skills are artistic. All of my skills are artistic skills. I can draw, paint, cut hair. Basically, I just work well with my hands. I can do basically anything with my hands. Like, I can draw, build, do anything that pertains to me using my hands, I can do. I'm also a visual learner. So that me being a visual learner, I understand like I have to visually see something in order to learn it. Like, you can't just tell me something and expect me to get it. I'm gonna look at you crazy, like a kid with ADHD, like, what you talking about? And I'm gonna ramble on about something else. That's how that works. So, you can do whatever you want to do as long as you put your mind and your skills to it. Except being a stripper. They don't take no skill. Like, you just standing in front of some horny toad who got a little bit of money and he gonna throw it at you. Me, I'm gonna give you Starburst. Yep, I give strippers Starburst. Cause everybody got money. I gotta stand apart. Give strippers Starburst. Now, back to being in Houston. Other than us experiencing a lot of restaurants, we haven't too much did nothing like we get bored and put together puzzles and listen to music. Could we go out? Yes, we could. We've seen a few different lounges and different things of that nature. We've been by a few bars. Like, we've actually went to a few bars and got a little bit tipsy. But our lifestyle really doesn't involve us going out every weekend. Plus, like, we're in the building stage, like in the stage of where like we're really trying to network and meet people and really get our ground base settled and like get established. So like going out every weekend really doesn't meet those requirements. Like, that's like the craziest thing you can do. So day 22, it's a success. If you feel like moving to Houston, If you feel like moving anywhere, if you feel like your hometown is small-minded and you're better than that, like you want to be great one day, man, take the chance. Do you, like, move, get away, like, spread your wings and fly, like R. Kelly said, but don't be fucking with kids. And take off. Like, it's gonna happen for you. I promise. All right. Now, that's the end of the video. R. Kelly's probably gonna sue me for this shit one day later once I blow up. But fuck you. You fuck with kids, fam. And I got nieces and nephews. Subscribe. Ink by J Tattoos. And also follow me on Instagram. Ink.by.J. I'm gonna be great one day. Remember, I'm the first person that told you that before I told you that. Thank you.